More outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father
We have faith here, Bill.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Thank you, stranger.
Passing? He was murdered!
Bill, I beg you, even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorcan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Father Lorcan instructed us to welcome...
All I'm saying...
Enough, Bill. I'm sorry you had to wit...
Not for us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Why not? We are his adherents.
The Crying One weeps today.
He had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
If you're looking...
The priests... Please, in the name of the Crying One, have mercy.
I'll hear nothing more against Father Lorcan.
I've nothing against Father Lorcan.
Here lies Raloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR.
place is trapped.
What's next?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
There's no time to waste.
Indolence breeds madness. Assume nothing. Take your...
Too much to bear. I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
What am I to do?
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company. Love is no domain of mine, and thus... Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Oh, the girl she hast thou other this is the price of balance. Well, by doom and...
At least things have stayed interesting.
off. Time to get going.
Another quake! What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
There must be something.
I said, step back!
This is front page material.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Or do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
State your business. I'm doing the... Now, your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare. It has heard the howls of the Watcher speaks directly.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people. Halt, citizen. Submit to inspection.
The parasite reels in your skull. Something within the Steel Watcher tugs at your mind.
Your trial is complete, villain. And the sentence...
Orders are orders. We've got ours, you've got yours. I need you to step back.
There must be something.
I said, step back!
In the name of the Fire One, have mercy. You won't help us, but we set the children in. We've had nothing but scraps for days. Cellmate's murdered!
Front-page material. My son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Sir, sir!
Great headline.
We can't let you in.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Fascinating.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your pie.
Our readers will be outraged.
Can't give up now. All right. What now?
pleasant folks, from what I've
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good point. The missus and I...
Dress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Succulent seafood, straight out the sea. Take your pick. Come back soon. Eat more fish.
Teresa's
It's good
caress
for
isn't
ya.
just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical. It's
You lodging.
Six on the sea. Try the cat.
already met the drought.
Great. We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
Oh, honey, we should stock up.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of moths.
Don't you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come up.
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure.
you sure? Every...
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If you're...
Oh, there. Danthron's dancing axe. The Harper safe house your hero mentioned.
How long do the effects last?
It depends on the person. And every...
Another case closed, another... Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a... I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove... I need proof.
What can Hoots... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Caress, caress. Get the attention you want, and you got it. But the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mams all leaping down my throat if I go burning yours. Pleasure to serve.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real...
Pleasure isn't just physical.
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
Money is a luxury. We don't need honey. It depends on the person. And their ability. For you, I'd recommend 2 doses.
Tim! Seems like
Shh. People there.
To meet my mother and father.
Let me see you taking charge of your pleasure.
stitch and honestly. Did you get it? They're going line. Oh, they're targeting one another. Let the man breathe. That watcher said...
Leather-like.
Now here's someone... Stop. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's... What can I do for you, sir? The wood panelling. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm? Be...
Yes, but they were Gortash, which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash?
and the other person with you, they enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it?
Everyone at Sharess's caress is a...
This caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing,
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that
The Kithrak. What deal would he make?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests, and unlike you...
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word. And I can make all of this which means you and your lovely... Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, you have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking, but it's the one inside the prison. I can give you the means.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
To illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No, Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive, and it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasion...
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus. Surely you realize there is an exchange.
There it is. Of course.
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten.
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it. That was the great age of... I was there the day it all... The screams. Oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in... And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice. Men cannot contain so much power. The Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I knew that.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. Hidden. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be... And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition...
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Oh, I'm sorry, you... It would tear you apart. How short. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
What? You...
Right? You'll find at the moment You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks. You skinless. Hanging from a hook. To watch as your world dies. Perfect. The master will... They die. The hammer is yours. Be sure to... And I'll keep your contract. I'll be seeing...
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare but we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can... The Emperor can't shut the closer the Elder Brain. Now, to the...
In here I thought you had half a brain. You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking? Because why would the devil ever lie to you? What if you change your mind about give... And anyway, do you really As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. We're getting that contract. We need to find... I'm getting in.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Of course. I should have known the stench of impending chaos is irresistible. And what did he want with you? How interesting. And what did he want in return for this knowledge? Giving a devil what he wants. Tell me, you turned him down. Now come. We haven't...
It's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her whip on all fours and... Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Sharess's caress is a...
Stinks of the sea. Try the cat of the day.
Look, Sharess's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just feet. You'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
One time we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now. Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one. But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
The creepy monster thing.
How dare you! A necessity. So we have decided to protect you, dear Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days.
A circus! Can we go?
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to... Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all... But enough of this. The circus is a place, not a problem, Dip.
Brain juice smells like piss and...
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm... Welcome to the circus.
Enjoying.
You know what you need?
The city of stone and your eyes, Stira. There is pain. You are wise to admit it. Bring the one you love to me.
Love, is it? I hadn't realized I'd bowled you over that much. Give it a try.
Close your eyes, little. I see you. I see the bond between you. Shadow, listen. Think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
I see. Are you sure you don't want to quit?
The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maid?
Not completely off the mark, but there's easier.
There is hollowness, but shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart. What is her deepest?
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. I suppose I should be grateful.
Your bond is full. Close your eyes.
Still rolling in the Gortash, no. This wretch following. Remember.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
Darling, brows are bespoke, stony, bony. At your I know. It's what. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught.
Lucy and Boris. Boris! Call normal. That a pose again. Jacob! Get it right this time. I'll resurrect someone who can.
Buddy the dog is my... Why? Because with him...
Ooh, no. Sorry, Dribbles.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuff it. Oh. Oh, well, if you... Who will it be?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up. A round of applause? Now,
You notice the clown reaching for something behind his back.
Tell me, what makes you special? Boring! Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend. Why? You're special. Praise the up.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Here comes the punchline. Is this part of the show?
I always knew I'd die at a circus. Let's end this. I will not leave. Can't give up. Have to keep going.
from here.
Ready.
Say bye-bye.
Let my name be known. Another shifter. And here I thought that I'd slay the queen.
A little help, please. Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Queen Vlaakith. Skra!
You are Hasharlak, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to...
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
My head! I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I have witnessed too much. Orpheus will live, and...
Your word, the Kithraki. I will
How did you? Oh. It's you. Forgive me. It's rebelling, I suspect. I do not know.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus. Come. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is... I'm haunted by memories. They are Duke Stelmane. Or you thought you were my far from it. Though my relationship with Berlin was different. I see that you are manipulation or not. In life, she was Duke's. It was together. I could not have done any of it without her. I appreciate what I feel. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel